In closing, now that we've covered from the very high level to some of the lower level architectural details, the next step in your journey for understanding event-driven architectures would be to look at some of these other references. I'll start with an example system that I wrote that's available on GitHub that does a pretty deep dive into explaining the architectural theory, starting with original two-tier type systems and walking through the architectural history and evolution into these CQRS style systems. Along with that same journey, there are a series of examples on GitHub, starting with the N-tier system, that are fully working systems, meaning applications, front ends, back ends, databases, monitoring, logging, and alerting, that are available on GitHub. It actually starts up at System Alpha with a two-tier system and goes all the way down to SysKilo, noting I'm using the military alphabet here, all representing different architectural patterns with fully functioning systems. For these purposes, though, I'd recommend taking a look at N-tier, which is a typical system that's meant to run on a cloud from a Kubernetes perspective. Then SysJuliet is a fully microservices-based system that also runs on Kubernetes, and with the last example being SysKilo, which is a fully CQRS system that has everything from centralized logging to breaking it up into different domains for document storage and so on, demonstrating how to deal with the asynchronous and synchronous bounds with inside event-driven systems. And finally, I have a GitHub repository that is simply an index. It is a list of my hundreds of examples, resources, and videos, getting into everything from how do I run Kafka using Docker Compose to how do I deploy using Kubernetes Helm files in terms of microservices.